Hey everyone, hi. I want you to leave me a comment, okay? Even if it's a heart or a hello Lee or a question as you go through this video. It's going to be a good one, so don't go anywhere. Watch it all the way to the end. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Let's go, okay? Hi everyone. Pretty soon, a lot of you are going to start traveling and you're going to be going to all kinds of events. Well, you're going to leave the East Coast probably, and you're going to move to the West where it's going to be warmer. Isn't it's exciting? It's a whole new season coming up. I'm about ready to go south. So it's pretty exciting, yeah. So I'm Minivan Lee, and I live in a minivan, and I have for 8 years now. So I guess I pretty much like it. I'm very cozy in here. So this is all of the room that I have. And I even have room in back of these bins right here, which is about this much. And I call it my garage area. I've got things like shoes and laundry and my shower bag, things like that. But this is my minivan. All the seats are out except the captain's chair, the driver's chair. I really like it in here. And today I'm going to show you how I exercise in here if it's a rainy day or in any other situation. I'm going to get started right away. I'm going to do a couple exercises and we'll talk about all of this as I go, okay? So let's get started. I brought in my weights. These are 5-pound weights. I can do a lot in here with 5-pound weights. I'm going to go back here just a little bit so I don't bump into here, okay? Well, I've got room here. I mean, I can't do a lot, but there are things, if I sit, or you can sit like this. And it doesn't really matter how you have your knees, or if you have bad knees, you can even put them out. But basically, you want to work your biceps. Shoulders. I do not have a build out. My microphone's right here. I'm going to talk to it, okay? I do not have a build up. So what I do, a lot of you are going to say, if you're new, you're going to say, well, where do you sleep? I sleep right here. My bedding is all here. Pads, blankets, and pillows, okay? So it's all there. I just go ahead. It's like build a bear, only I build a bed every night and then I take it apart. Now, if you have a build out, you might have a bed or you have a chair. We saw the van tour of Rhonda. She has a camper van that she is in part time. And if you didn't see that, it was about 3 days ago. So go look at it. But she had a chair here. Now, what she could do, if it was raining out or she didn't feel like she wanted an inside day, but she wanted to get some exercise, get her blood flowing, she could sit in the chair and she could do some of these. I mean, she could sit there in her chair and do this, right? Do this. I suggest doing them 10 times and do it 3 times. 10 times 3, okay? Okay, here's another one I like to do. It kind of gives that cut right here. You know, like if you're building muscle and it's got like a little bit of a cut. This is what you do with that. Bring it up, touch your shoulder, bring it down. Just do it slow. There's no rush. And you do it with both of them. I'm just going to show you some things. Here's another one too. 10 times and do that 3 times. Now, here's one that I will go this way. Just get a little bit of room. So as you can see, you can do a lot in a van. You can do a lot of it. And if you're in an RV, oh my gosh, you've got so much room. What you need to do is maybe buy a yoga pad or put down a blanket. Yeah, I mean, just have it dedicated to your exercise and you pull it out when you want to. But I would do it every day. Now, I do want to mention, why don't I just go to the gym and do this? Why don't I do that? Here's why. Let me get a little closer. Here's why I don't want to the gym. They are using a very toxic chemical. It's called Virex 256. It's made in Canada. Hospitals are using it. Restaurants are using it. It's as an antibacterial. But I'm telling you, it's not, it's toxic. And the problem with in a gym or a restaurant is that some people are very careless with it. And what they do is they just stand back and they spray the machine down. Or a waitress will stand back and they'll spray the table and the chairs. Well, first of all, there's people eating in the restaurant, and all those little vapors, those little droplets float in the air. And they do go a long distance. So it gets in your food and your coffee and your water drinks. Yeah, your drinks. Now, in a gym, because I've been watching it after I did my research on Virex 256, I watched a lot of people, they do it, and they just stand back and they spray the machine. And I kind of have to walk away and I kind of cover my mouth. It can cause damage to your eyes. And I've had friends actually say that when they after they spray down a machine, the the gym members, and then they'll go and use it, their hands, by touching it, their hands swell up. One of my friends said that she had like thin pants on, like yoga pants, and it was wet on the seat, and she swelled up on her butt. The skin swelled up. It's not just this calm little easy little chemical. So I have stopped exercising in gyms. I will use their showers if I like those. In Tucson, I do. In Flagstaff, not so much. I don't even join the gym in Flagstaff. So I've had to devise a way to get my exercise. I have my weights here. I'll put them aside and I'll show you what else I have. I keep a lot of it in this bag. Now, this is the body gym, and it was put out. I know you saw it a long time ago by Marie Osmond, and I bought it way back when I was in a house. So I've had this a long time. I looked online. I can't find it. I'm sure maybe on eBay they might have it. But I'll briefly show you what can be done. And I'll tell you, even if you want to get some real long bands, you could probably devise something like this. But I can use this. Yeah. And what I do is, let's see, can you see it? Okay. To tighten it, you it's really cool because and so I can do the row. I mean, this gets part of my body, not all of it, but it gets part of it. And I can put my knees on here. This would be, normally you would sit on it. That's what they show you, but I can do it with my knees if you have good knees. But you can do this if you have a chair. Yeah, you can do biceps. Let me make it tighter. Yeah, biceps. There are all kinds of exercises that I can do with this. Let me see. Oh, here's one that I do like to get. My shoulders. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I found as people get older, one of the things that they do mention is that our shoulders are weak. As we get older, we've overused our arms. And I know I have a really good friend. His left shoulder is messed up right now, and it takes a long time to heal. So we want to keep our shoulders strong. This isn't too hard, but I'll tell you, it's not easy. Yeah, yeah. So, and then if I push this even further back, It's almost like a chest press. Let me do it. See, I've got room here. I'm not hitting anything. There we go, a chest press. So I've got this little contraption, and it just comes apart. Let me show you. You push that in, and this comes apart. And then I can roll this up. What else is in my goodie bag? Oh, here's I have this. It's like a blanket. It's really for like the beach, because the sand doesn't get in here. It just rolls off. But I usually use this at a park if I'm at a park that I like. Here's something else. I can't do these in here, but I do have the poi balls. These are really good for your arms. When I get back to Tucson and I've got better park system, let me make sure the battery's still good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they're really good at night too, and I can do the poi balls, and I can twirl them, and I can do all the stuff. Really good for the shoulders and the arms. I can't wait to get back. Yeah. Let me get this off. So I keep these in here, one for each hand. But what else is in here? The band. This is the one that I like. This is the medium one. I'm telling you, this band, let me get back here. This band is awesome. And guess what? I've got the handles up here that I can hook it to. Let me show you. I'm going to hook it to this up here. I'm going to hook it to the second row seat handle. This is good for yeah, the triceps. Okay, and pretty cool, huh? And let's see. I always like to do like this. I get it here, and it's really good for the chest. Let me do this. It's even harder when you double it over. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's really good. Yeah. So these are things that you can do. It's going to start raining here in a few days. Let me get this light a little different. It's going to start raining here in a couple days, and it's going to rain for, I think, almost a week. I looked at Tucson too. I looked at Quartzsite, everywhere. I think in Arizona there's a big moisture. There's moisture moving in. Yeah. So those are times where if you're out boondocking and you're used to getting out and doing most of your walking, I know a lot of you use walking for exercise. I really think that weights are a really good idea to do, maybe at least 2 or 3 times a week. But these are things you can do on the inside. And if you're like me right now, my problem is I don't really like the park systems here. They're great if you want to go hiking. I'm not much of a hiker. And I spend so much time inside writing or doing videos, things like that, that I really don't want to be outside. And this in the summer, I don't want to be parked out in the sun. So I've really devised a system where I can exercise in here. And I enjoy it. I just move my pillows, and I've already got the room. It's not like I have to move anything else. So if you are in a minivan and you don't have a build out, this is very possible for you. Now, I am short. I'm 5'3". I don't think that's short. I think that's pretty much average for females. I think 5'4" is average for a female. And so I can actually do my yoga in here. And I call it yoga. It's not even yoga. I know some of you have said, oh, yoga is evil. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's stretching. It's kind of like saying, I'm going to get a Kleenex. Well, really, it's a tissue, but Kleenex is a brand and they kind of like took over. So as far as I'm concerned, what I do is I stretch. That's really what I'm doing. I'm not doing any meditation or any weird breathing, and I don't even think it's evil anyways. But some of you really hardcore Christians, you've mentioned before more than once. If I say the word yoga, you say, "Oh, that's terrible. You're a Christian." Well, I'm stretching, and that's not evil. Okay, so I can lay down completely because I've got the passenger seat out, which should be right here. I can do sit-ups, and and I've got enough room. I can do push-ups. Yeah, I can do legs. So as you can see, I can do a lot in here. And all I had to do, I'm serious, all I had to do was move my pillows to just get them out of the way back there. There was nothing else I had to move around. It can be done, and I'm thrilled with it. I really am. I will be getting out more once I get to Tucson, but here, since I've been in Flagstaff, I've been a little deficient. And the only reason I've been getting any good exercise is because I can do it in here. So I wanted to show this to you. What do you think? What do you think about this? I want you to leave a comment for me, okay? Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Now, I do have the book, How to Live in a Minivan, the Minivan Lee Way, and it's on Amazon. All my books are on Amazon. Just type in Minivan Lee books and choose one. I know there's something for you there. It's a way to support me because it's a win-win. You get something and so do I. So I really appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching today. I hope this was entertaining for you. I like to show things that I'm interested in and show you things that I'm doing and thinking about at the moment. So I really appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me. I love you guys. Mwah. Okay? I will see you tomorrow morning. Okay? Now, if you didn't see this morning's, it's about getting out of your comfort zone and stop self-sabotaging yourself. Because I've had something that I've been working through, and I just wanted to share it with you. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow morning. I love you guys a lot. Bye.